got a lot of guys, we tell them to put 2, 3 together. Guys do not like that pressure of you shoot, 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 okay? And what I mean by you tell them to shoot and shoot and shoot, but they dive and dive and dive, okay? And it's a high school thing. It's gonna continue. You get our guys the same way. When they get tired, you're like, come on, shoot, shoot, and they just start diving and diving and diving, okay? These gotta be full committed shots. If you're gonna hit these reshots, these combination shots, a lot of times you want them to be power shots, so you can get back to your feet. I can't hit a low single and then come back up, and then hit another low single and then come back up. I need to imagine each shot when you're teaching these, I need to be getting through the hips. Okay, getting through the hips. I continue to stress to myself now, more than anything, low singles and stuff are great, but the more I get to your hips, the more I eliminate scrambles. If I can get through your hips and eliminate a scramble, it's 2. Okay, and exactly what Coach talks about, what makes Jordan Burroughs so good, he never has to scramble. He's never in a crotch lift or a chest lock or whatever it is for freestyle. In college, he never had anybody roll under his ankles because he blew you off your feet. Okay, and I think that's the same thing. You know, you got to continue to preach. You want to stay out of those positions. Even if your guy loves to scramble, you want to stay out of them. There's no reason to be in them if you don't have to be. So, when I'm hitting these combinations, my whole goal is I need you to cross block me with this hand. Okay. When I'm hitting these high crotches and I go to hit this first one, a lot of times we say hit again. It doesn't need to be right away. I need to make sure that I'm setting my feet and loading to hit another power shot. And that's what we do. I got 2 kids I work with that are really good. The other day, this is what they were doing. I was saying hit 3 in a row, they're here, they're here. Those aren't committed shots. Those are slap at the leg shots. Okay? What I mean by committed shots, I need to preach that I need to blow through this guy. Nobody likes this pressure of going like this and I'm on the attack. Okay? This is where you start to see, I really feel development and pressure and demeanor like Coach was talking about. Because I understand that if I can continue to attack this hard, and if you can drill, nobody shoots, you drill this drill for 3 minutes and you're shooting close to 30 shots. 30 full shots. You're never going to shoot that many in 1 minute ever. Okay, and I think it also, it's like you said, those drills build up your conditions more than wrestling does. Because you're not going to shoot 30 times like that. Okay, so like I said, I'm here. I'm going to lift to that full shot and I don't get it. I'm going to come back single, and if your guy gets to the leg, that's great. Okay, but he needs to be attempting on every shot to get there. And that's what, as a partner, you have to be 80% on it. Okay, you cannot be the guy that just lets me, go here, you throw a down block and I hit this type of shot and this type of shot. It's got to be full out, pretty much 80%, and I'm 100. So Tristan's going here, he's going to shoot his high crotch. And I down block, see, I still feel a half shot. I never felt threatened with my leg. I want you to really try to get there. That's what you got to have. Now, he's got to load his feet again. Okay, so when I come here and I come up, it's not right away. I can pull again and I'm moving. I got to square my feet back up to load. Okay, and that's the hardest thing to realize. When I'm staggered, I got to square to load. I can't come here and then come back up again because I don't have that penetration, that big step I need. Okay, so when I'm here and I take this high crotch here and I come up, I need to load my feet and then come back to that step. Okay, even move this leg back, comes back again. I gotta load, okay, to get back there. So, I feel like a lot of times the biggest deal is we're not loading our feet. Okay, and what I mean by that, when we're here, everything's from down here. We're just kind of reaching at everything. Everything's a hesitation. I want to make sure that when I do this, I square my feet back up each time. Okay, and you always preach stagger, stagger, stagger. So if Tristan shoots here, he's got to square to get penetrating again. So to take that step, he needs to get to his single. Okay, I really feel like stressing this drill is huge due to the fact that it sets the tone of what I want to get done with my demeanor, my attitude, the pace I want to wrestle. You got to put 2, 3 together. And can you get away with one a lot? Yeah. The best guys, state finalists, whatever, to beat a good guy, you're not hitting him with a single that he knows you got. It's just plain and simple. You might hit him with it, but it's going to take 1-2 combination. If I know you got something, I'm shutting it down. You know, plain and simple. The best guys that you're going to wrestle, if I know he's got this single leg, my goal is stop his single leg from the get-go. So he better hit that thing 2-3 times in a row to throw me off. And what I mean by that, I might stop it once, but here he comes again. Now I'm not ready for it to come that quick again. And that's the biggest deal. It's like I said, it's that point where in a guy's mind, defensively, everybody feels it. It's a pressure where you're like, okay, I'm done with it. He's got it. You know, that pressure is what breaks guys. It's in your face pressure, but it's offensive on the attack. And that's where you will start seeing a lot of snap downs. Okay, and what I mean by that is when I'm here, this guy's leaning so hard, this is where I can come fake and pull. Okay, adding those in there with those combinations of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, okay, and then fake snap. Adding that, it's chain wrestling, but it's just continuing to understand that this is a pressure I want to put on a guy offensively. And I think you really got to understand it. I've got to get my hands inside to pull this shot off. Okay? Why do most guys not penetrate? You'll catch some high school kids. The better guys understand hands got to be inside to hit a high crotch. They're out here, it's going to be really hard to penetrate. I mean, he's got his inside, he can be blocking me. There's no way I'm penetrating from here. So I got to keep swimming my hand in. Even if I miss here, he brings his hand back in. Bring your hand back in. I come right back again to load my feet. Hands got to keep moving also. So a little more than just shoot, shoot, shoot. Making sure you're continuing to stress, like I said, these power shots. If I know, you know, I look more situation-wise than anything. You know, scenarios is a big thing with me right now. I know if I'm losing with short time, I better hit a power shot and get through it. It's not much more to it. If I hit a low single with 15 seconds left, anybody good, anybody tough in the right line, hang on for dear life. 15 seconds, it's over. They know there's an end. You know, if I hit a low single with 2 minutes left, big difference. Now he knows there's not an end. Okay, that's any wrestler that you'll ever wrestle. You know, short time, you better get through the guy's hips. You better get clean finish to win that match. You know, it's just anybody. I've been there too many times. Somebody on my leg with 15. I'm like, there's 15 seconds left. There's an end. Hang on. Don't give up one takedown. And when you know there's an end, you turn into a pretty big, you know, stud. Because you know that the match is over. Okay. Another thing I just really, that was just something I was noticing with our guys. I just wanted to mention a little bit. It wasn't really what I was intended to talk about, but just understanding those combinations are huge. That pressure, putting 2, 3 together, you've got to stress those are full committed shots. Each shot, get to the first one. Make sure you are getting to that first shot. If you can get to the first one, great, great. Okay. It'll set everything up. It'll set your fakes up. It'll help everything. Fakes, snap downs, everything, making committed. Okay, it's not a dive. It's get to your feet, blow through it. It can be a double from outside, right into a tie-up. It can be all of those things. It's just going to be really hard to hit a sweep single and then come back up, get a high crotch, and it's going to probably be a post single straight to the leg, or a high crotch straight to the leg. So, really what I intend to talk about today, something I've been, you know, really working, I've really studied pretty seriously since I was probably a junior in college here, is understanding how to move my hands in the ties. And when a guy gets on our head, I really feel like this is something high school kids, I know it was for me. You go from high school to college and a guy can hand fight and it's just like, wow, this isn't what I want. You know, this is physical, it's a brawl and I don't like it. And it's not necessarily they're just beating you up. It's just you don't, I mean, everybody's trying to, they make hand fighting out to be way, way worse than it is. It's like Coach said, they think it's a conditioning factor. Now I can wear you down with my hands when it's really the most simple thing.